Hello, hello, hello.
It was quick. I was expecting the long one. I forgot that the coffee one is
The
so
coffee one
short.
is kind of short. Yeah.
I know.
Well, I could play the other one.
No, it's fine. I think we've seen the other one enough. We have to make a new one.
I know. Hi, everyone. Welcome in. Good
Good
morning.
morning. Good morning. Good morning.
Happy Saturday.
Sorry I didn't go live last night, you guys. I took a much needed night off. Had a nice dinner and literally was in bed by 9:30. I needed it. I needed it.
Good for you.
I know. My gosh. I did a lot. I did a lot of shipping yesterday. It felt so good. My new shipping room is so organized and awesome. And I feel like I'm running a lot more like efficiently with it being. It only took me 8 months to get it where I think how many times have I changed it? 6, 7 times, moved things from one area to another to get it. The only thing I don't like about it is where I moved the printer to where I sit with the computer. I have to like slide over to get the label and then slide back to put it on the package. And the way I'm sliding back and forth, I'm anticipating I had a hip problem one time and I had to have ablations done to cauterize the nerve. And that's the only part of it that I don't like, is that I have to literally with the chair like slide back and forth like this to get.
Well, you see where my printer is somewhere back there?
Yeah.
I have to walk over there, okay? Just saying. Yeah. I have to walk over there.
I almost would prefer, I think it would be better for me to get up and walk even the 2 steps than it is than to push the way I'm doing with my legs, because it's not a natural motion. Do you know what I mean? So as much as I think I'm done with the shipping room, I have to like reevaluate the way it is, and I may have to move the printer and the
right.
Yeah, so I might be moving things around again. I don't know. We'll see.
I'm always moving things around, but hopefully we'll see.
Yeah. It's getting there. It's getting there.
Hi, Mary Ness. Good morning.
Hi, Mary Ness. Good morning. Let's say hello to our friends, and then I want to talk about. I said to T this morning, I said, this is a really good subject to talk with all of our peeps about. I had a long talk with my daughter about finances this morning, and I wanted to share with you like what I shared with her. So let's say hello to our peeps, and then we'll have a nice
good morning, Mutton Ridge. How are you?
Hey, Mutton, how are you?
If anybody's lurking in the back and needs to fill out a registration, the form is here, pinned to the top. Good morning, Talbert's mom.
Talbert's mom, how are you, darling?
Some gifts to local last chance toy run. I love you and God bless. Merry Christmas. Well, Merry Christmas to you, Talbert's
Merry
mom.
Christmas, Talbert's mom. Hope you're well.
Hi, Melanie. Welcome in.
Melanie.
Good morning, Janine. Hi, honey.
Hi, Janine. Good morning. Good morning.
Misty's Adventure.
Hi,
18
Misty.
inches of snow, Nanette. Oh, no.
Where does Misty live? I mean, I know I just sent her a package, but where does she live? Do you remember?
I don't. You know, it's funny, too. I was reading yesterday to my husband in the car as we were driving, and they said that next week it's going to be the warmest season. Well, not the warmest season, but it's going to be above normal temperatures next week for most of the country, including like the Midwest and the East. Like places like Chicago, where the average is like 42, it's going to be like 60s. And other places, it's going to be like 70s.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so I don't know. And Janine, yes, we will say a silent prayer. Yes.
For who?
Everyone affected by the Midwest storms and tornadoes that ripped through, killing 2 in Illinois and 1 in Missouri and 1 more in Kentucky. So this is what I think this whole weather thing the fact that the warming air is coming in and stuff like that. It spun out some bad storms and tornadoes.
Oh, wow. I didn't hear about it.
Yeah, I saw it this morning on the news on my phone. It popped up. So yes, prayers out to all of those affected. I hope all our peeps are safe, guys. And yeah, you just never know with these storms sometimes.
Right?
That's why you always have to heed warnings. I lived through Superstorm Sandy. I know a lot of you have lived through bad storms and hurricanes and things like that. And I was almost angry at people who went out during that storm and then didn't evacuate and then put others in danger. Like, we had a lot of people by us that didn't evacuate, and then the firemen had to risk their lives and go and try to get them out. Like, it's selfish.
That
Like,
stuff happens down here all the time. People are warned, like before
yeah,
a hurricane comes, to get out and seek shelter, especially here that we're so close to the coast. And then they make an announcement and they say, we're not sending out any fire rescue, so you better be where you're at, because until
right.
we're in the eye of the storm, like until this is past, we're not going to risk anybody's,
Right.
life.
So guys, just be safe, please, please, please. Nance P, hi honey, good morning.
Hi, Nance.
Melanie, thank you for coming in. Good
Hi,
morning.
Melanie.
Hi Ella, honey, how are you?
Hello, Ella. I have to see if this says 925 on it.
Hey D, good morning.
I don't know where my
Oh, the Amazon warehouse 15 miles from your house was hit. Oh gosh, Janine.
Oh, really?
That might put a holiday wrench in with somebody. Melanie says, I see my floor after a year. I know that feeling.
I don't see 925 on this, but it's beautiful.
Renee, you must have ESP or something. I just mentioned you this morning to Donna. I said, I haven't seen Renee. I hope she's well. Hope you and Joe are doing good. Misty says, Wisconsin.
Yeah, that's where she lives. That's where all the snow is, she said.
Christine Rose says it's raining where she is, which I think is up in Boston, isn't it? Isn't she up north? Or is she in Pennsylvania? I forgot, Christine. I'm sorry.
I'm so bad at remembering where everybody lives.
Hi, Donnie. Good morning.
Hi, Donnie.
Hope you and Lorraine and everyone as well. Gloria. Hi, honey.
Gloria.
Melanie said, had 4-foot drifts across the front of my house, had a big tractor to plow me out. Oh my goodness, Melanie.
I do not miss those days.
Oh my gosh.
I do not miss those days, man. I'll tell you what. I am so happy down here. It is beautiful. It's 80 degrees right now, and the sun is
It's 70-something here today.
Yeah, this morning, when I was on the phone with you this morning, and I looked on the computer before I went and sat out on the porch, it was like, I don't know, it was like high 70s, so it's starting to warm up.
Good morning, Elaine, honey.
Hi, Elaine. Good morning.
Ozma, good morning. 85 yesterday, 45 now. Oh, it's reversed by you.
Wow.
Hey, Glamour Girl. Welcome in.
Glamour Girl.
Yeah, Massachusetts. I thought she was up by you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dominic. Hi, honey. Good morning.
Hey, Dom. How are you?
Mrs. Prime Time.
Welcome in. Good to see you.
Ozma says, Donnie, happy belated birthday, Philip Archer. Oh, was it your birthday, Donnie? I'm sorry.
Happy birthday, Johnny.
Oh, Patsy said she did an unboxing. She meant to write hi, Donna.
No, and you know what's funny, Patricia, is that's my sister's name, Dina.
Oh, funny.
Yeah, my sister's name. That's not her real name. Her real name is Mafalda, which is an old family name, Mafalda. Oh my God, did she hate that name growing up, Mafalda?
How does Mafalda become Dina, though?
Because a cute way of saying, you know how in the American language, like Jen is like Jennifer is Jen, and like Bobby is Bob, or Robbie is Rob. In Italian, Mafalda is Mafaldina.
Ah, okay.
So that's
Dina.
how, yeah,
okay.
That's how she got Dina. because I mean nobody was going to call her Mafalda. My grandmother was
Or Mafa.
or Mafa. My grandmother was Mafalda too. It's actually a really really beautiful old Italian name. I have two cousins with the name Mafalda also. Yeah, I mean, I know it's like unusual to hear and here in the United States. It's not a very popular name in the Italian language, but it is a beautiful name,
Right.
I think.
Yeah.
But
Well,
thank you. I'll check out the unboxing.
yeah, it's funny because when you look in all ethnic backgrounds, some names are just really popular. If you've ever seen the movie, like My Big Fat Greek Wedding, right?
Which I
Everybody is
never saw.
Chris, and this is Nico and Nico and Nico, and like those are really popular Greek names, Cristoforo or Nico, which is Nicholas. It's just funny. It's true though, because like, and if they didn't name their son Christopher or Taki is like the Greek way is saying, it's like a shortened version of Cristoforo, whatever, it's like so many different dialects. Kind of, if you grew up on one side, you were Taki for one name, but then you were Nico for another. So it's like, it's just funny. Yep, Conchetta. That's Connie usually, right? Conchetta. Yep.
Concertina, and then a lot of them go by Tina, and some
Yep.
of them go by Concetta, but it's a cute way of saying it is Concertina.
Yeah.
So,
Hi, Myra, honey. Good morning. Myra, thank you for my Christmas card. You're always so thoughtful.
oh, that's
Thank
so
you so
sweet.
much. Renee, what are you saying? I'm stuck in a wheelchair for at least 2 more weeks. Tore ligaments just shy of surgery and high ankle sprain. Physical therapy, then ankle brace. Otherwise, we are doing well. All right. Thanks.
Oh my gosh, Renee, you poor thing.
You've been so held up with that leg. My gosh. Good morning, Susie. Hi, honey.
Hi, Susie.
Hi, Mary.
Hi, Mary.
Kathleen, welcome in, honey.
Welcome back, Kathleen. Thanks for being here.
Yes, my mom's name is Evangelina. They call her Helen.
An American. Huh, see? Now, like, how do you get Helen from Evangelina? Evangelina, what kind of name is that, Evangelina? What nationality is that? I don't think I've ever heard that name. Have you?
Yeah.
Evangelina?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't. Hey, Greens Vintage, welcome in.
Greens, welcome in.
Myra.
Oh, Puerto Rican.
Oh, it's Puerto Rican. Puerto Rico. Love it.
Donnie.
I named my favorite gold dollar Donatella. Thank you, Donnie. You're so sweet.
Oh, gosh.
That's so funny.
Hi, Nora, honey. Good morning.
Hi, Nora. Speaking of Nora, thank you guys. I cleared my shelf yesterday of all of my little one-off items, and the shipping was like, on some of the stuff, the shipping was like $3, $4, $5, and I just invoiced you, and if you paid it, great. But I shipped everything out. I have to look and make sure everyone paid. I'm pretty sure everyone paid. I know T's probably like, oh, I have to take this. Okay. Can you excuse me 1 minute? It's kind of important. Okay. For you guys too, it's important. I'll be right back.
Okay. All right. It's all good. It's all good. Probably making a deal, guys. And it's always in our best interest, right? She's making a deal. Yeah, so what Donna was saying was she did get a lot of even her one-off shipping done and got it out. And we often tell you guys, if you want us to hold it for a few days, we will. But it gets so hard. Oh, that was quick.
He must have butt dialed me. So I'm expecting him to call me back, but he must have butt dialed me. It's a little deal that I have in the works, you guys. But I'll wait for him to call me back since we're saying hello to everybody.
Okay.
Yeah, I said to T, I said, I don't know how T's going to do it. She's going to make her own decision, but as far as with me, I think it's going to be like, especially on the small stuff, it's going to be a 2-day hold item, or a 2 auction is what I should say. Hold item. If I'm on T's or on my own channel, and then I'm just going to charge shipping and get it out, because I had a shelf that was loaded with like one salt and pepper shaker, one brooch, one pair of slippers, like one like single items. And like the slippers were like 8 ounces to ship out. So it was like $4 to ship them out. It's like,
Right.
why am I holding on to this stuff? Speaking of slippers, you guys, I found some more for those of you that didn't get to get the slippers. Not many. I didn't find many, but I will offer them up. Um, so yeah, so that's what I'm doing. And Nora says that's great. I can't wait to get my Cameo approach. Yes, and so that works, I think, on both ends, because Nora is not a reseller, so she may not find something else, so for her to pay the $3 or whatever it was for me to send her that brooch, she's probably like, it's one less thing she has to worry about. Like, she's relieved, like, $3, cool, it's coming, I can't wait to get it. So I think it works well on both ends. It works well for me because I'm getting that inventory out and I'm not like sitting here on it. And then, yeah. So blah, 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 blah. On and on and on. Right? Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I said I have a few things here. I don't know. I will see if people want to pay shipping or not. I mean, some stuff has been here a while. Some stuff has been here. I haven't seen some of the people.
So I got these, they're English made slippers. They're a funny name. I'll have to go get one. And I didn't know whether to sell them in a lot or whether to sell them individually. And Susan Stricker came in with a $10 bid on them. And I had, I don't know, like 20 pairs or something. And they got scooped up like in a second at $10 a pair. Good
Hey,
morning.
Camille.
From the post office. What a crazy madhouse it was. Oh, too
Yeah,
bad
as
you
we
don't
get
have
closer,
Ship.
as we get closer.
Did you see my video of Ship with the
Oh
girls?
my God, he's so crazy.
He lost his jingle. He was really upset about it. He kept going. I tried to cut it at 1 minute. He kept going on and on about his jingle. He didn't have his jingle anymore. He's awesome. He's awesome.
So funny.
I told him I
Really
have
is
something
so
really.
funny.
She sent me something very special for him that he's gonna love. I told him I have something really special. He's off today and Monday. He said, "I'll see you Tuesday." Excuse me. And he takes so much time off. I can't believe how much time postal workers have. He probably has to take so much time off before the end of the year. Like, he just had 10 days off.
Oh wow.
I think he's probably with the postal office for a while. And don't they give you like 2 weeks like after the first year, and then they keep adding weeks after that?
Probably. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
I mean,
He
the
needs
benefit.
batteries, Myra says.
He does need that. He actually doesn't need batteries. The man is wired. He's wired. He's got so much energy. I have to tell you, my favorite part is when he backs up into the driveway and then he swings open that side door, right?
Yep.
And then I wait and I'm like, what's he doing? Because that's like the anticipation.
That's like he's getting prepared for a show, right?
Prepared.
He's like backstage.
Oh my God, he loves it. He's such a ham. He's such a ham. And I don't even know.
I think she means the merry mailman of Palm Beach Gardens. Yes.
I don't even know if he goes to my YouTube channel and watches it, but I'll send him the link, after I post it. Maybe he lurks. I don't even know. I've never even asked him if he like watches me or anything. I have no idea.
Right.
I'll have to ask him. I'm
More
so
Mailman
lucky.
Chronicle, says Donnie.
I know, right? He's so funny. He's given me.
He's going to be a killjoy after Christmas. Like, what's he going to do next?
I don't know. He better keep something up.
Right? It's so funny.
Hey, Tooch man.
Hi, honey.
I hope you're well.
So funny. He really is funny, though.
I know. And my UPS driver is very shy. Like, I caught a picture of him Um, he had 2 carts full of big, huge boxes, and he brought the first cart and put it into the truck, and I was like, "Oh, I should take a picture, put it on my community page." So I'm like, "Just hold on a second." I said, "I'm gonna go get my phone. I want to take a picture." He's like, "No, no, 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 no." So I did snap a picture of him, loading. He's a little
You
bit
did get him once on video. I remember you did one when he was by himself before he had a helper.
at 8:30 at night picking up my packages.
Yeah,
Remember?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But he's not all right. I don't think he's like camera shy, but he's not like Chip where I'm like, all right, you're on camera, and he's like
Right.
like he's not that type. I mean, he doesn't mind, I think, being videotaped or being photographed, but he's not gonna
Right. Good morning, Denise. Hi, honey.
Hey Dees, how are you, honey?
Hey, Shay. Good morning.
Good morning, Shay. Yeah, I'm very fortunate I have him.
Yeah,
Very
I mean,
fortunate.
we've been lucky here. I'll tell you. We don't have the same postman, but we even have the postmaster come and deliver the mail. It's
And the
hysterical.
janitor.
And the janitor. The other day was the postmaster with the janitor because they're so desperate for help. He's like, "Do you know anybody 1950 an hour to start?" I mean, even our regular guy yesterday said, "Yeah, I think they're even passing on the drug test now. They don't even care.
Because they need
They're so
postal.
desperate for
They're so
help."
desperate.
But it's a tough job for somebody if you have to do the walking. Like here, having this route, or depending on what part of the country you're in, this is a drive up to the mailbox type of delivery route. But not all routes are like that. Back on Long Island, that was a walking route. So you had to walk to every door and put the mail in the mailbox. So you have to do that through the snow and the sleet and the ice and the rain and wind and all that stuff. That's why a lot of them up there save up their days because they'll call in, especially if they have seniority. They call in on those days.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, here where I live, it's a drive. They drive.
Right.
Everything's driving. All the mailboxes are at the curb.
Yeah. It's not like that in other parts of the country. A lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah, no, up in Boston, it was, walk up to the door. And my house
Yeah.
in Boston, we had the mail slot. I got dropped
Yeah.
into the mail slot.
Yeah. Free exercise too, says Asma, right? Yeah.
I know, but how long can you do that? Into your 50s and 60s? I mean, that's a lot. And then the people that don't shovel their walkways, or the mornings that there's black ice everywhere.
Yep. Or they have pets and the dog's going nuts, or God forbid gets out. I mean, there's so many kind of things that could happen,
I know. Here we've been seeing different people delivering days. I've never seen before. The ones
The new ones
don't even have uniforms, just in jeans and sweatshirts. Yeah, they do that. They'll contract like independent, like temporary seasonal help where the people use their cars.
Same here. Sometimes they come in a van that just has mail carrier like on the side window or something like that.
Yeah, we don't have that, not here or in my community, but it's kind of like, I don't know, like people's mail is like very private. So they're
Steve
like,
Hines, good morning. I don't shovel my walkway.
yeah, neither do I. People's mail is very private. It's like, I wonder if they have to like sign some sort of like confidentiality agreement to be able to deliver people's mails, because
Right. Good morning, cha-ching things.
they're just giving you anybody's mail. Like they're just giving people your mail to deliver. Like I think that there should be, I don't know if there is, but I feel like my mailman has some sort of like code of conduct, I guess.
Well, look what happened with the UPS driver. Was it FedEx or FedEx, right? He drove off a cliff and dumped all the mail, like not just one time, like 6 times, I think.
That's so crazy. Bag lady, did you get my email? I have not checked my emails since yesterday, probably early afternoon, middle afternoon, when I stopped shipping. So if you sent it between then and now, I have not gone into my email yet. I haven't checked my emails this morning, but I'll look.
What does she mean, unlove the video? Did she give me a thumbs down?
What's that?
I don't know. She wrote, well, he has New Year's, Valentine's, St. Patty's, 4th of July on, yes, let's not forget Easter. Unlove the video. My mother, I'm law, or I think she means mother-in-law, worked for the post office for 30 plus years.
She must be talking to somebody.
They deliver my packages in a yellow Kia. Yeah.
Yeah, Janine says even the seasonal employees go through training, I'm sure.
Yeah. Yeah, how FedEx stole Christmas. It was FedEx, yeah.
That's crazy. I wonder if they were able to salvage those packages.
I
Imagine
don't
the
think so.
claim.
I think it happened over weeks or something like that. Like he just didn't want to deliver them, so he dumped them over a cliff or something, or in a ravine. Or I saw bits and pieces or heard bits and pieces of it.
Bag Lady says, I loved the Christmas video. It was supposed to say I loved, not unloved. Which Christmas video?
Oh, okay. Of the mailman, of your mailman.
Oh. Oh.
That's why I didn't understand what she was saying.
There's a whole bunch of them. Nancy, there's a whole bunch every day. Every day he comes and does his little thing.
Oh yeah, last week. That happens to us so much that we get the wrong mail. I have one of those like the box you go to where it's so whenever there's a substitute, it's like all the mail's in the wrong slot. We're like, meeting at the mailbox to swap it out. I get the guy across the street or the guy next door, and yeah.
That's at home?
No, here in my community. So it's whenever there's a sub.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that Christine Rose says they did salvage a few, but not all.
Oh, really? What state was that in? Do you remember?
I want to say it was somewhere like Illinois or that way, like Midwest somewhere, but I'm not 100% sure.
So now people are going to stop saying going postal and they're going to start saying going FedEx.
Right. God bless you.
Going Fed instead of going postal.
Oh God.
And his spinning around. He's one happy guy. He is a very, very happy guy. He was a sergeant over during the Iraqi war in the army, you guys. And one day he stopped for a few moments to tell me some stories. And man, I'll tell you what, I'd love to get him. I didn't have the camera rolling. I would love to get him on camera and share some of his stories with us, which kind of like, you look at him and how happy he is. Or, I mean, is he like that on every, he's the highlight of my day. Sometimes when I'm here shipping and, I'm not talking to anyone, because let's face it, reselling can be kind of lonely sometimes. It's kind of a lonely job. So when I don't have the kids here or any help here, he is kind of like the highlight of my day. So I hope I'm the highlight of his day. And the way he acts when I have the camera rolling, it kind of seems.
No, you have to be, because he loves it. He loves it so much,
Yeah,
it's just he gets so excited that he wants to, do his best.
And I tell him and I tell him all the time, it can only be 59 seconds. So whatever you've got to say, you got to say it in 59 seconds, because over that, it can't be as short. Then it has to be at least 8 minutes.
So Donnie says it was in Alabama where the guy dumped the packages. Okay.
Oh,
Gloria, I'm sorry, honey. I'm here for happiness today. My brother, who was a nurse who retired in January, passed away from bioduct cancer after 2 months. I'm sad, but knew you ladies would help me. Oh, Gloria,
I'm sorry,
sending
honey.
all love and prayers.
That's tough, sweetheart. I'm sorry. That's, thankfully he didn't suffer.
Myra. Roll Tide.
What does that mean?
It's an expression that the people in Alabama or the South say, and it's like it's the ending. It's like, see ya. It's like the way you say goodbye. You know who says it all the time is Bearded Picker.
Oh,
Always, he ends his videos like that. Roll Tide.
oh, I didn't know.
Yeah.
Um, was it a seasoned employee, or was it like a temporary employee? Does anybody know? Like, was this guy working for a while, or like what was his deal? Is he
I
going to
think he was a
jail?
seasoned employee. I'm pretty sure that that's what they said. He was
And
there
is he
for a
going
while.
to jail? I mean, it's Federal Express, so it's not a federal offense because the U.S. Post Office is.
Yeah, it's their college saying, Janine says. Okay. In Alabama, I guess Alabama State or whatever the big college is in Alabama.
Oh, I'd never heard of it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Scott says it all the time at the end of his videos. But...
I'm going to put on a pot of coffee. I'll be right back.
All right,
Entertain
honey.
me for a second.
Okay. Okay. Yes, I have another one here someplace. Oh, here. Crimson Tide. Crimson Tide. That's it. Okay. Thank you, guys. You ladies and others always bring a smile to my face. Oh, Gloria, thank you. Thank you, Gloria. We love that you guys are here. I mean, you guys come in, and I thank you guys always for supporting us and coming back time and time again. And I have to apologize. The oh, really, the bag lady. That's interesting. My landscapers are here, so I'm sorry for the noise if it's too loud. Um, it happens. We can't help when they show up. Like the Steely Dan song. Okay. Yes, mine was Green Wave. Oh, okay. Bought new tinsel for my tree and it's not enough. Oh, it never is, right? I haven't decorated my tree, but it is my goal today to go home. It's not standing straight, but I'm going to figure it out. And that's my goal when I go home today, is to get that done.
So I wanted to tell you guys about, and it was funny because my daughter came to me this morning while I was still having my coffee, and it was like these questions that she was asking me, which were brilliant for a 19-year-old to be asking these questions. I shared this with T earlier, and I did say to my daughter, you know what, one of these days we'll do like a conference call. And, I said, T is better at answering a lot of these questions. And I told T how I answered some of the questions that she had. And, T was like, yeah, you did fine. I said, T is has been in finance, working at Chase in the mortgage department and teaching. And so she's so much well-versed in this stuff. I only have like life experiences with it. Like I don't really have like an education in it. But like one of the first questions that my daughter asked was, well, actually, I can't remember what her first question that she asked, but one of the first things that I tried to explain to her was, so hi, Pam, welcome in, honey.
Good morning, Pam. Good morning, Lisa.
So when my daughter turned 18, or I think she may have still been 17, I can't remember now, I got her, and I remember telling
No,
you
I think
guys,
you did it when she turned 8. As soon as she turned 18. Yeah.
I got her a secure credit card. And at the we have a community credit union bank, which I tried to, so I was telling her, I said, it's really great to establish a reputation with a community credit bank, because they offer sometimes incentives to first home buyers and first time car buyers that are even cheaper than your big Fortune 500 banks. But it's also very important to, so I got her a secure credit card. Her credit score is now 750 plus with the secure credit card. And I tried to explain to her how you have to use your credit card. And I was telling her, and this is something that like my parents never sat down and had this conversation.
Mine neither.
Like they never taught me this. However, to their defense, Um, this was not that important when I was in my 20s. Like credit was, it was important, but not as important as it is today. So I tried to explain to my daughter that, yes, you have money on your debit card. Good morning, Jade Moon.
Hey, Jane.
I said, yes, you have money on your debit card, but don't use your debit card, because using your debit card is like throwing your credit score away when you use your credit card. So when you use your debit card, I said to my daughter, you have to use your credit card. You have to be disciplined enough that you, like, all my shipping goes on my credit card. Everything goes on my credit card. So you have to be disciplined enough, because that's how you build your credit, and that's how um, you earn miles and points. Um, when you pay for something with a debit card, it's literally throwing your credit away. And I told her the importance of using your credit cards and then paying them off at the end of the month. And not a lot of people understand that. Like, a lot of people will use their debit cards, that the money in the bank. You're throwing your credit away. If you need to take that money and put it in a different account to pay off the credit card, because a lot of people are not disciplined enough to be able to use their credit card and then pay it off at the end of the month. So that's what I'm trying to teach her, at this young, tender age. And then she asked me, so this was like all while I was having my coffee this morning. Then I hate finances and I hate numbers like this. I'm like, where's T? 19 years old, asking me all these questions. And then she was like, and what's the deal with a home mortgage? I'm like, what do you mean, what's the deal with a home mortgage? She's like, so do you own the house, or does the bank own the house? I'm like, well, basically the bank owns the house. So she's like, you can just walk away if you decide you don't want to pay the mortgage anymore. And I said, no, because that goes back to your credit. And she's like, well, how long does it take to uh, to pay off a house? And I said, well, it's you can either traditionally they used to give 30-year mortgages, and this is when I said, you need to talk to T about this. I said they used to give 30-year mortgages. I said now
There was a time we were even doing 40-year.
yeah, right. And I said now it's more traditional to do a 25-year mortgage. I said it all depends on how much you're putting down, how much you're borrowing. I mean, this kid at 19 years old was asking me so many questions. And then she's like, so does a car loan kind of work the same way? And then I had to explain to her the whole, well, car loans, most of them are 4 years. 5 years used to be more popular, but now they're doing mostly 4 years, right, T? Am I
Yeah,
correct?
it depends. Hi, Christy. Good morning. Good morning, Shoppa Holly. Hi, Holly, honey.
And then she was, it also, and then she was, she was also like, so can you walk away from a
So
car?
that's a myth, Ella. I gave a 90-year-old man a 30-year mortgage. It doesn't depend on your age when it comes to mortgage. Doesn't matter, to be honest. He was buying a new home, and we gave him a 30-year mortgage.
But you know what? Long story short, like I was so impressed with the questions that she was asking me. Like, and I said to her, I said, this is why I think it's really important to take finance in college. However, I don't know if they teach this, because in high school or junior high school, they taught me how to write checks and how to manage and balance a checkbook. Do you know they don't teach that anymore in high school?
I don't even remember learning that in high school, to
Oh,
be
that I
honest with you.
remember learning how to write
So
checks.
I
And
think that's hit or miss depending on where you went to school. Good morning, KK, honey.
hi,
Um,
hi, KK.
I
Hey,
think it really
Shopaholic.
depends on when you grew up and when you went to school and what area maybe you went to school. Because I often said that even when I first got into the banking or mortgage and knowing a lot about my credit, because nobody taught me about credit. I mean, I screwed my credit very young. Like I didn't understand it. I got in over my head. I had like one of the first cell phones that my bill went up like to like $300, like stupid stuff like that. That a lot of young adults get into stupid things like that.
Right. I don't
And
think it's going to happen to my daughter. I think she's got
no,
you.
and you know
She
what? I don't think
knows.
it's going to happen to my son because I was smart enough to know that, you know what, um, I don't want you to get into the same financial, situations that I got in. And I often thought about going to schools to actually teach that. And I got involved. Chase, we did have a program that we would go and teach young kids about certain things, but once a quarter or I guess a semester, I would go and teach just to talk about real life and what they'll be up against, high school seniors and stuff like that when they get out, and even
Yes.
college. The first thing on a college campus is they offer them credit cards, and a lot of those kids, their parents never spoke to them about it, and they got into trouble.
Hi, Leon. Welcome in.
Good
Yeah,
morning,
Shopper
sir.
Holly says that she had a class about banking in middle school. That's when I had it too, Holly. I had it in middle school. And so, and then I was telling my daughter this morning, I said, now the next step, now she's established her credit. She's established her credit with the community bank. Now her next step is to go to a Fortune 500. I said, we can do it on the computer. We can go to, and I think I'm going to choose, until you tell me like what bank would be a good starter bank for her, but I was going to do Bank of America. Or do you think Chase would be a better choice? Which bank offers what did Massimo, I have to ask Massimo in case she decides to start dabbling in the stock market, because she's showing interest in that too.
Right.
Like
Well, like
Massimo.
with Chase, and it's not because I was an employee. I do have like Ameritrade. I do have 100 free trades available to me. I mean, I use it very sparsely. I dabble a little bit, not much anymore,
So does
especially.
Bank of America offer that?
I don't know if Bank of America offers it, but Chase does.
We
Now,
have a
the other
Chase.
thing is, I have Chase, and there's not one here in South Carolina. So I'm thinking about changing over to like Bank of America because at least I have a Bank of America here and a Bank of America back in New York.
Well, that's
So
what I'm thinking. I'm thinking that Bank of America is like a broader bank that has more locations. That's why I was debating on Chase and Bank of America for her. I want to make the right decision for her.
right. And then I've heard that too, Steve. I've seen a few videos and heard a few things that aren't too cool with Bank of America. That's the other.
Really? Like what kind
Yeah,
of things?
like discrimination things that were not. They, again, anybody can twist a video, and it's so hard to say that these things really happened or they weren't staged and stuff like that. But they've gotten a bad rap for a lot of stuff. So I'm beginning to think it's a little true. I'm beginning to think it's a little true.
Wow.
Yeah.
BOF Bank of America is a bad bank.
Yeah.
Yes, no Bank of America. Really? Look at all the opinions on Bank of America. Don't like Bank of America, but I do bank with them. They are legal discriminatory practices.
Yeah, that's what I heard,
Really?
Ozma. Yeah, not good things. I mean, I never, thank God. Yeah, I worked for a few banks. That was not one that I ever worked for. Um, so yeah.
Holly, she's just gonna go and get her associate's degree in probably Palm Beach State, and probably do a lot of um, online classes. Like Angelina only has one class like at school on Wednesdays. The rest of them are all online. Like she was here with me all day yesterday. She was here all day from early until late, and she was like the computer open. Oh my god, all these notes. At one point, I should have taken a picture of her. At one point, I looked at her and I was like, "Oh my god, how can she be doing this right now?" And then to tell them what she was doing when I was on the phone with you.
Oh, you mean that she was looking for a book to read?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like, she was over in like the bookcases that I have with all of the books, and a lot of them are old books. And then there's cooking books, and then there's some how-to books. But I don't really have like any like novels or anything like that. And I'm like, I was on the phone with T, and I'm like, "Oh, what are you doing?" Oh, we were in the green room. I think it was right after a show or something.
Right.
And I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, what are you doing over there? And she's like, I'm trying to pick out I want to pick out a book to read. Well, she's acting like she's at the library. She likes to
Right.
read, and I don't know whose kid she is. I have no idea whose kid she is. She's something else. This kid,
Yeah.
Leon. They're good. We're
Good.
talking about
Thanks.
family right now, honey. They're good.
Yeah, I mean, it's so hard, because everybody has an opinion about something. They've had a bad experience, or this has happened at one bank and this has happened at another. So it's so hard to choose. But I saw Myra put in the chat her very first credit card was J.C. Penney's. That's funny, Myra. So was mine. That was like my very first one. I thought it was Mandy's because I remember getting a Mandy's card, but I think I got Penny's first and then I got approved for a Mandy's card. I was like so excited. Hi, D. Scott. Good morning.
Yeah, she doesn't have any department store credit cards. I wonder if I should have her apply for one. She's really doing everything like under my direction
Well,
right
believe
now.
it or not, one of my son's first cards was Kohl's. He got declined the first two times he applied. It's because he had no credit. And then I think because he applied, other banks that would allow him to get a credit card without, he never had to do a secured card, but I put him on as an authorized user, I think on Robbie's Amex card and one of my cards. But that wasn't good. That's where we had a little bit of a bad run there. And that's when we had to take the cards back and say, whoa, whoa, you're doing too much. Like he was buying football tickets to go to Green Bay, Wisconsin to take his girlfriend as a birthday present. I'm like, you're talking about airfare, hotel. I'm like, wait, you're not making that kind of money, to afford that. You have to think that you got to pay this off. You can't drag this on. It's going to cost you $20,000 to do that. So
Janine, I totally understand what you're saying, but you really have to know Angelina. She is like she's a child I definitely don't have to worry about. And I wanted to answer Holly. Shoppa Holly says, does Chezzy want to be a nurse? She doesn't. And as a matter of fact, she told me yesterday that she is doing a presentation at school on Monday. And if I can get a hold of the paper, I will. But she's doing a presentation at school of an essay that she wrote, and she wrote the essay. She had me in tears, you guys. She really had me in tears. The essay, the subject that she decided to, and I think it might be in finance. The subject that she chose is the importance of going to college, and I'm her subject. I never went to college. And she uses me as an example of a woman entrepreneur who never went to college and has run successful businesses like my whole life. I've had businesses without a college degree.
I don't
And
have a college degree.
yeah, and she had me in tears. Like I can't believe she chose me. So I asked her if she could have one of her friends videotape her while she does the presentation on Monday. And she was like, no, that's awkward, mama. I'm like, I would love to have that to like save it and have it and even post it on YouTube. And she's like, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm like, will you just think about it? And she's like, all right, I'll think about it. And I don't think the volume will be good enough to hear, even if the friend was up close. I don't know if they do it with microphones and high school level. I'm not sure. But when she does get it, I'll see if I can get her to like sit in front of the camera and read it. But I thought that was really really awesome. But both my kids want to be entrepreneurs. Um, they're just getting their associate's degrees right now. They can go back to college later. They've made their decisions. They're not like some people love like continuing education, and my husband being one of them. If there's a degree out there, he'll study for it and get it. Like he loves getting degrees. My kids are not like that. Not Massimo, not Chezzy, and not Angelina. And if God rest his soul, Denali was alive, I don't think he would be that way either. Just none of my kids are very academically strong. They challenge themselves. Like T has heard me say it. Like they take advanced honors classes to challenge themselves. But I know, and like my daughter was like stressing out about some of her classes, and she's all A's and B's. And I said, why are you taking like advanced honors? Like, if you don't want to pursue a college education, like, have fun. Like, why are you stressing out so bad? But I guess
I was all over in college. I mean, I probably have like I probably need less than 20 credits to get my associates, but I never really finished. And a lot of it had to do with children and my husband. And I don't blame anything. It's just life got in the way. I mean, I wanted to be a doctor. That was my lifelong dream. That's what I wanted to do. But then when I started going to school, I really got involved in marketing, public speaking. Like, I was a science major and changed to like a business major the first semester. Like, after the first semester, I started taking different courses. And sometimes, when you're that young, you just don't know. And then after I had my first son, I did go back for a semester and thought I would continue. And it just never happened. It just, again, life got in the way. But because my aunt was in real estate and started as one of the first female mortgage brokers on Long Island, she sat on Citibank's board. She was the first female to do it, and she got me involved in the business. And then she kind of ran with the real estate, and I ran with the mortgage. And my 33 years in the business has basically all been, even working for Chase. I didn't have to have a college degree for what I did.
today you would.
Well, no, I probably would have needed that degree if I was still there and wanted to move further up into like senior management or something, because they promote from within, but they like to make sure that you have the credentials. I mean, I just never had that paper behind me.
From what I've heard, now I don't know if there's any truth to this. This is just people talking. You need an associate's degree to be a manager at McDonald's these days. Like, you can't get a decent job.
You can't be a firefighter or a policeman in the state of New York without an associate's degree these days.
Yeah. So
if you want to take the Nassau County Police Department test, you have to have a 2-year associate's degree.
Yeah. That's why I tell my kids, listen, I get it. You don't want to go to college. You don't want to do a 4-year college. I understand. I don't want you to be miserable. I support them 100% because they are such level-headed kids and they are such good kids. But I ask them to just please get their associate's degree because they both want to be entrepreneurs. They both want to go into their own business. Chezzy talks about maybe someday opening up her own volleyball club, where she hires a volleyball club, just like what we would play in when we were traveling with volleyball,
right.
Where she hires, volleyball trainers, and people pay her money to come to her volleyball club. And if she does something like that, she doesn't have to have any kind of degrees.
Good morning,
she just
little Kay.
An entrepreneur. Hey, little Kay. Hi, honey. Donna, chiropractor's office, they give spinal adjustments and deep tissue back rubs. Why is she saying that?
Because you're complaining about your shoulder, aren't you?
It's really starting to hurt more today. I got a degree in agriculture so I could resell on eBay. Oh, hi, John. Welcome in.
Hi, John, honey.
Well,
good
John,
morning.
you're doing your succulents.
Right. Well, that's like my oldest son. He went to school to be an artist. He works for UPS. And my younger one, he started, going to regular college, and then he went to the Connecticut School of Broadcasting to be a broadcaster. After paying for that, we decided that we wanted to go into the supermarket and be a dairy manager. And now he's going to school to be an electrician. So you know what? And he's only 23. So they find their way. They find their way. I can't. I was never one to force them to do. My oldest son knew what he wanted. My youngest son, not so much. And even though my oldest son knew, look, he's working for UPS now. He's not even in the art industry. Sorry, I was talking to Donnie. Oops.
I'm a graduate from the School of Hard Rocks, right, Michael?
Hi, Michael.
I know. I go to Learn As You Go school every single day of my life. And I love a Learn As You Go school. Learn As You Go school is awesome. I have a great time there. and I mostly get good grades at Learn as You Go school. Every once in a while, I'll get an F, but I try to, correct it and bring it back up to an A and not make that mistake again. But Learn as You Go school, it rocks. I love it.
Good morning, Rev. I don't know what kratom is. I'm sorry. I don't know what that is, unless it's a typo, maybe. Christine Rose, we know you're constantly going to school.
Christine, all you do is study. Every time
That's all you're doing, honey.
She's like, I gotta go study. I gotta go write an essay. And I'm like, dun, dun, dun. Every time I see you write that, Christine, all you do is study, honey.
Right. Ozma, that's funny. I have a master's in biology education from Duke. Nice.
Oh, wow.
Get a job outside of education. They all say I was too educated.
No, Ozma. Are you kidding?
Oh, God.
Wow. Wow, that happened to my friend Jane, actually. She was, but not because of college education, but because of her resume. She didn't get a job because her credentials on her resume, they told her
she was overqualified.
Overqualified for the position. And Jane was like, what? Like, are you kidding? Like, I just need a job right now, And yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. And that wasn't even because of a college. Did you see what Michael Whalen said? Michael, that is such a nice compliment. Thank you so much, sweetheart.
Thank you.
It means a lot. It means a lot to both of us. I speak from both of us when I say that.
Who's here? To my name, and that was in art. Oh, okay, Leon. Leon, I saw you wrote your bank is HSBC. We have them here in America too. They're just not as prevalent in all cities and states. I know back home in New York, they were a lot more prevalent than, like, I haven't seen one here in South Carolina. So, but yeah, Shopaholic says she has 2 associates, not one. Yeah, it costs you $70. Yeah, there's one great thing that I can say, and I think it's good and it's bad. I have never had I laugh because they call me about student loan debt, right? My older son was very fortunate that my mother-in-law kind of cut my ex-husband out of her will and put my son in his place. So he got a free education. I mean, it wasn't free. My sister-in-law paid out of the trust. And now my father has a trust that's going to pay for my aunt, that's paying for a lot of the kids' educations in the family. We did pay for my son to go to the Connecticut School of Broadcasting, $15,000, whatever it cost us. But that's okay. Hopefully one day, the good thing is if you go there, you have a lifetime access to all of their studios. You can go there and record a demo. He can always go back if he changes his mind. He really wanted radio. He had his heart set on radio, and it just didn't work out for him. He got a job offer from Verizon Fios TV, and he didn't want TV. I think he's silly, but whatever. He decided he took a different path in his life. But thank God I have had no student loans. I paid for my own, credits when I went to college. And that's that one thing, saving grace, that I can save for both my kids. I have no student loans. Thank God, thank God, thank God, because I would have really been in trouble. But it's hard. It's hard to get an education. It's hard to get a job without an education. But somehow we find a way. I mean, I've told this story before. My dad got a free ride to go to MIT. He got a full scholarship in 1958, I think. I don't even remember what the year was, to be honest with you. And his dad passed away, and he was 17 years old. He had 2 sisters and a mother, and he was the man of the house at this point, and he had to step up and he had to support the family. So he passed on that scholarship. He went to work for the Daily News. He started sweeping floors and eventually was a pressman for 25 years. And then he went from blue collar to white collar, which didn't fare well with some of the union guys. That's a whole other story I could tell. unfortunately, but they realized he was a smart guy, and he was. My father read constantly. He always built his own TVs, his own computers. He fixed people's TVs, radios. We were the repair shop of the neighborhood. It was always his second job. Tube testers and everything. He taught me a lot about resistors and energy, and oh gosh, I could go on. But they found out he knew what the hell he was doing, and he was really good with numbers too. I mean, he really honestly did the budgets, and he rerouted all the machinery for the presses, and like he came up with plans and stuff like that. And he didn't have a college education. He was just a smart guy. And um, you don't always need that college education. Now, that doesn't always happen today. I get it. A lot of guys can't just go to Wall Street, fresh out of high school. So, there are people that have to go to college, but it's not always. And you know what, to be honest with you, they don't ask you if you graduated from the community college or Yale. Most of the time, it's just you have a degree. It doesn't matter where you got that degree. So if you go to a state school, you know, again, depending on what the job is that you're looking for, it doesn't always mean, that you're going to get a better job than somebody. Hi, Karen. Welcome in. College was the best 4 years of my life. It was where you could try out lots of different things and find out what even if you don't follow in your major, always friends for life. Yes. I know my best friend, that's a lot of her friends for life are still from her college. I mean, I'm still a friend from life for life, but that's where she met a lot of her updated friends. Yes. Most jobs require a BA and 2 years experience in the field. Crazy. My son just graduated with a master's and either one is overqualified. It's nothing. Yeah, I know, Elaine. It's a catch-22 sometimes, but yeah, they require a BA. They don't say, I want to see your BA from Yale, right? It doesn't matter where it's from. Nancy went to college for business administration, plans to go full-time, but that was a waste. I bought a bar restaurant and learned everything I needed. Oh, gosh, so true, right?
Hi, Peggy. Welcome in.
Hi, honey. Good morning, Peg.
If we missed anybody that came in, good morning, you guys. We try to. Shane M is here. Good morning.
Hi, Shane. Good morning, honey.
I'm just scrolling up. Karen Rogers. Good morning. Thanks for coming in, hanging out with us this morning. For those of you that are new and watching in the background, we go on usually on Saturday and Sunday mornings, and we do just kind of like open panel kind of talk show. We try to chit chat. We try to pick a subject, and sometimes we don't know what the subject is until the morning of, like this morning.
Hi, Heather.
Heather's Halls. Hello, welcome in.
Welcome in.
And when I was telling T about my morning, and I was like, Sandy Kirk, welcome in.
Hi, Sandy.
So you never know what we're going to talk about. And sometimes, most of the time, we roll it right into a selling event, which we are going to do today.
Hi, Amy. Good morning.
If you are watching in the background and you're not registered, T pinned our registration form at the top. So just make sure you put in your city, state, and zip code when you fill it out. It's a common mistake made by many. And let us know if you registered, and we'll be happy to give you a wrench on the channel so that you can take advantage of our buy it nows or our offer ops that we offer.
Denise, did you fill out a new registration form?
Creative Creations by Denise.
She changed her name.
Oh my gosh, you people that and then I saw Christy. Christy, are you still here? I saw Christy in the chat. I saw her make a comment, but I didn't read it, and then it buzzed by. I don't know if she's still here. Christy, I called and left a message for you yesterday, and I texted you. I don't know if you got it. It's kind of important that you call me because I need to straighten something out with you. So I'd rather do it via phone call than back and forth via email or text. I'm a phone call kind of person. So please call me if you have a chance, if you're still watching. I know you're probably busy.
Yes, you, Christy. Yes, you are the right Christy. Yes, she's speaking of.
Yes, you, Christy S. You, sweetheart. Yeah, call me. I called you yesterday.
Yeah,
Um,
Sandy, we were talking about that earlier. Yes, we hope everybody is safe and sound. Yes.
oh, so did you read Gloria's statement?
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Substance abuse counseling. And I
Yeah.
love
So
it.
she had a career as an executive VP without a college education until she was 49 and then went back to school and got that degree.
Wow. So I like inadvertently have quite a bit of experience in that, Gloria, because of the fact that when I owned my thrift store, the thrift store was next to several sober homes and halfway homes, and the people that owned the sober homes or the halfway homes, they would drop off their residents to me to just do community service hours with me, and so I actually saved two people's lives from substance abuse. One of them she's doing really, really well right now, thank goodness. And so I was around that a lot. I mean, there was times that I was like pounding on the bathroom door because like they were in there doing drugs, and they drug test them at the halfway homes. I mean, but sometimes they hit rock bottom. I've had to take people to the emergency room because of overdose. And so I to try to understand addiction, I would watch on YouTube. This is years ago, you guys. This is years and years ago, like 10 years ago. I would watch, no, not 10 years ago. Denali's been gone 9 years. So it was like 9, 8, 7, 6 years ago. I would watch Intervention. I would watch Intervention. And then one of the sober home um, one of the sober home owners suggested that I go to Alcon. Is that right?
Al Anon.
Al-Anon. Al-
Or well, no, they could be because um, if you're an alcoholic, you go to AA, but if you live or deal with an alcoholic, you go to Al Anon. If you're a drug addicted person, usually you go to Narcotics Anonymous or NA, and maybe Narcon is also their part of. It could be, I think. Um, I'm more familiar with Alcoholics Anonymous and Al Anon than I am about Narcotics Anonymous and Narcon. So
yeah, I'm sure Intervention was made for TV, Janine, but it was kind of like my only go-to place because not understanding or coming from a family of addiction or alcoholism, like it was really like I was very sympathetic with these, and it wasn't just young teenagers that were coming from different parts of the country. There was like 40, 50-year old men and women that would come to these sober homes too. And I sometimes would like, oh, just give them another chance, or I would be very sympathetic. So that's why one of the sober home people owners told me to Al-Anon is also a part of NA. That's why the sober home owner told me to go and attend to some Al-Anon meetings to help better understand, because I was watching Intervention to try to better understand like what I've never had an addiction, so like I always felt like um, always giving these addicts, whether they were alcoholics or drug addicts, second, third, and fourth chances. And that's how like you have to learn, like they prey on you, like they take your kindness as a form of weakness. And they would come to me and in tears, I messed up, I
they
did,
call that an enabler.
yeah. So I was like their go-to person when they would get like high and get kicked out of the house, and had to try to talk to the group home managers or owners to try to get them back into the group home. And it was something that was totally unrelated to my business, but I got sucked into it. So I learned a lot, um, just by accident. I learned a lot about it. anyways, so I don't have anything to do with that kind of stuff now. But when I had my business, I quite a bit. Kind of consumed me a little bit, to be honest with you. And at one point, it affected me to the point where it kind of steered me away from my own like mission statement, uh, mission not statement. Yeah, mission statement. And I was catering more towards addiction and people with addiction than I was helping families with um, families that were affected by childhood diseases. So, like when I say that, I use that as for an example. Um, so they, some of these uh, people in recovery would be ready to leave their halfway homes. Um, or their sober homes. Well, usually they went from sober home to a halfway home, and then after they completed their halfway home, they would go. Then they would be ready to move out on their own, and they would come to me. And these were people that, like, they would volunteer for me and help me in the shop. At any given time, I had 3, 4 people there helping me, and so I would be giving them furniture, setting them up completely in their apartments. Um, a lot of the times their families would become like I had one guy, um, and I maybe have spoken about him before, but I actually invited him into my home, and he spent Christmas with us. And he now lives in California. He came from a very, very affluent family in New York. His grandfather was very, very involved in the New York Stock Exchange, and um, you've heard me talk about him
Mhm.
before. And his family, at a very young age, he grew up in a very, very expensive part of Connecticut, and his family, at a very young age, would give him Ritalin. Is that what it is? Yeah, Ritalin to control his hyper behavior, because they would have these like cocktail parties, at home, and didn't want him being like a hot mess running around like a lunatic. And
It's already in the listing. You just need to take pictures. I'm sorry. Excuse
that's
me.
okay. And so they would control him with medication. Well, that turned him into a drug addict later on in life. And his father used to send me money. He used to PayPal me money to my account, and I would have to allocate for him how he could spend the money. And I did all this not getting paid. Like I volunteered to do this for these people in recovery. And then I would give him money, and I would want the receipts back. The father never asked me what he spent the money on. It was me. I was like doing all of this, like taken away from like my mission and like helping these addicts. And I did that for many years for him. And he was on a really bad drug. It's for his brain, lithium. He used to take lithium. He was like, this kid was like so messed up. He wasn't even a kid. He was in his mid 30s. I still keep in touch with him. um, but some of the stories that he used to tell me, that he would do, like literally like sell himself for drugs. Like while he was with me, he hooked up with like an older like Palm Beach gentleman who used to just feed him drugs, and he would just do whatever this older gentleman wanted him to do. And I used to just be like, oh my God, like, how do you like even stop, like, stop them?
Unfortunately, it's a sickness that some people. I mean, I lost a cousin to it. I mean, she was so bad. I mean, I don't even know. She was such a wonderful person. She became a nurse. But that's where her addiction kind of started. Was because she was starting to steal drugs in nursing, and she eventually lost her nursing license. And then, I mean, she had two beautiful children, a wonderful husband who basically just had to throw her out in the street, and she died in jail, my cousin. And this is what happens when You know, some people get messed up and just don't know how to get well. Sad. Up,
Dolores just texted me.
first one of the day. I got it.
Um, yeah, so
Yep, some just can't be helped. That's true. You
what's
know,
that?
some people just can't be helped, unfortunately. And God bless those who have, you know.
Yeah,
I thank you guys for sharing in the chat, Janine and others who have gotten help and gotten well. Much respect. Much respect. I had an anti-cirrhosis at 59. I've lived it. I mean, I know. Um,
narcissist personality disorder. They are users, and
I don't
so
know.
what she's saying is some like drug addicts. That's like what they are.
Vintage Memory says lithium is a mood stabilizer medication for schizophrenia.
Yeah, and he was on like high doses of it, of the lithium. Oh my God, he was like crazy doses of it. And he was prescribed medicine by doctors, right? That were given to him by doctors, and then he would fuel that by with street drugs as well. Like he would take street drugs in addition to like all the medications that were prescribed to him. So they would do a drug test on him, I guess, and they would see drugs in his system, but they were drugs that were prescribed by doctors, like that he was supposed to take. He only fueled them even more. Like he took way more than he was supposed to take.
Right, right.
And so he was just high all the time. And I let that man in my house. I let that man in my house. I let him, come to my house on Christmas Day and had many conversations with his dad on the phone. And um, I even looked his dad up. He was very affluent, well to do, highly uh, acclaimed citizen of, New York and a wonderful businessman. But he had this son that he just couldn't control. And so he shipped him down here to Florida to, you know, try to straighten him out. And he
Yeah.
when I met him, he had already been here for like 8 years. He lives in California now. He's moved to California, but I still keep in touch with him. He's a hot
Is he
mess.
sober? No. Now, Janine said she had to pack herself up and move out of her old playground and move halfway across the country to get clean, because sometimes you have to be away from your surroundings because from any number of reasons, people, listen, the drug addicts know where they get paid too, right? So they know where you live. Yeah, that's a lot of people. God bless you guys. Believe me, it's tough to get clean and sober. I get it.
Christy just texted me. I just sent you a message back saying I'll call you in a few minutes. I'll call you when T's showing because I want to get this package like squared away and sent out.
Hey, Oil, welcome in. 710 Oil, are you in the wake of, he's giving us a okay and a windy thing, so hopefully that means you are all safe and sound from the storms.
I saw that. I didn't quite know what that
I
meant.
think that's what they mean by that is like, made it through the storms. They're okay.
Um,
All right, Ozma wants to see the slippers. Do you have any slippers handy you can show fast?
yeah, but I haven't even checked to see what the sizes are or anything. Let me see. I mean, I did sell. My God, I sold like 20 pairs. I think. I mean, Susan started the bidding on them. They sold for $10 a pair, and I don't feel comfortable selling them for less than that unless I present them as a whole lot.
Right.
I don't know if so. These they come in these packages, and I'll show you the name on them. And I have 1, 2, 3. You guys, I'm going to be finding a lot of new stuff because Dolores is coming today and we're cleaning that back room. So you guys saw pictures of what the back room looks like. I mean, I got a lot of stuff back there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 pairs left, and I'll take one out and show you what they
Are they
are.
all the same size?
No, they're not. I'm. Oh well, you know what? I don't know. I didn't even check, but they
What does
come
that
in.
mean, Richard? I need interview stuff. I don't know what that means, honey. I saw you write that before. I don't know what interview stuff is.
So they are called Ugly Me London. Ugly. T, can you put me on full screen for a
Yes, honey.
minute?
Yes.
So they're called Ugly Me London, and they have that bulldog, and then they say VIP guest, and this is the bottoms of them. And I did measure them. So I take like a 10.5, 11 women's shoe, and the small medium does fit me. So I didn't get a pair last time. So this pair is mine. I'm gonna keep one pair for me. So there's small, medium. This pair is turned around, and small, medium, and then large, extra large. These are huge. These probably fit like a 12 to 14. So I've got one of those, 3. Okay.
All
So
right. Well, Janine asked for the biggest size,
I got
and
1, 2, 3. I have 4 small, medium, and only 1 large, extra large. So we'll give these to Janine.
yep.
All right. I wasn't ready. So I have to hold on a second. Let me get a slip. And Janine, remember the day I was selling them? It was like a frenzy. And you're like, I'm stepping back from this. I did good. I was able to I think there's 2 more orders that I have to send out of the slippers. So I was hoping I wasn't screwing up, but I did good. It was crazy. I did good keeping notes. It was like a frenzy. Okay. So today's the 11th. Hello, Denali.
Hi, Denali.
Okay. I don't know who's texting me. Okay. Janine wants the XL. All right, honey, you got it. It was crazy, Janine. I couldn't believe you sold out before I could get a pair. Well, I'm glad that I got you've got one of the big pairs. Thank you. You're welcome. You're welcome. So that's what they are, you guys. And so those are Janine's. I have 4 pair left if anybody wants a pair of these ugly, what are they? Ugly Me London. $10 a pair for the slippers. I mean they feel like they're nice. And they have that nice interior on them, and I would say that, they've got a little bit of a texture, and I think that you could probably wash them in cold water and they'd be fine. Deborah wants a small, medium. Thank you, Deborah. Okay. So if that's it, if everybody's bought them, I have 1, 2, 3 pairs left. I guess I'll just offer them up for or Debbie. Okay, Debbie. I guess I'll just offer them up as a reseller lot. Later on, I'll just, put them in with a reseller lot if there's oh, Joyce, you want a pair, honey? Okay, 1 pair. All right. Juice wants a pair. That leaves 2 pairs. Sandy, I have 2 pairs left of small, medium, but they fit me, and I take like a 10.5, 11 size shoe. So no, Leon, I didn't see your last message. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep track of the chat and looking. T and Donna, see you later. Okay. All right, Leon. Have a nice day, honey. All right. Anybody else? There's 2 left. 2 left. I'll throw them in a dibble box or a reseller box if there's nobody else interested. Actually, you know what? I think I'm going to keep these 2. So they're sold out. I'm going to keep these 2 because I'm going to give one to the mailman and I'm going to give one to my UPS man with their Christmas bonuses. And I think that they'll like those. I think that those will be great for them. So yeah, so we're sold out of the slippers. I didn't even think of that. So, okay, T.
Donna.
Do you want to, are you ready to show, honey?
I am, but I would appreciate a little bit of time at some point. I need to print some labels.
All right, so I have, let me just put these
So
in.
tell me if now works or you want to get some stuff together. What works?
Well, I have a toy lot right here. If you want to go print out the labels.
Okay, perfect.
I have a toy lot, and I just grabbed a Brighton pocketbook too. That
okay, awesome.
Oh, sorry, and I kind of have a lot going on too. Sorry about the ring, you guys.
Yeah, if I can just get some labels printed, I'll be fine.
Oh shoot, that's him again. What did I do with my phone? All right, I'm just gonna call him back. I don't even know what I did with my phone. I don't see it. Oh, there it is. Let me just text him I'm live and I'll. Hold on, guys. I'm sorry.
Leon wants to know he put some hearts in the chat for you for the 11.
Oh, thank you.
Hi, Deborah. Good morning. Hi, Joyce. Good morning, honey. Nancy hates to learn new devices.
Sorry, guys. All right, so this is what I have for you. I'm going to put the second camera on. T, go do what you have to do.
Well, you're going to see me sitting here, but I'm printing labels.
Okay. Got it. Because I yell at her, don't just sit there. But she's printing labels. Okay, so this is going to be a toy lot, you guys. It's just a mixture of toys. Let me see. Let's see what this says. This says it's a BATTAT. Oh my gosh, she keeps calling. Hold on 1 second. Hey, buddy, I got to call you back. I'm live. Okay, thank you. Bye-bye. Okay, sorry about that, guys. So this is the first. Let me back up the camera a little bit. And then I'm guessing, so this is going to be kind of a big toy lot, you guys. It's going to be one big box of toys. Let me just move the camera up a little bit. And then it comes with all these little, does anybody know who these are? And I don't know if it even goes with it, but I'm going to show you. There's that one. And they're brand new in the package. This looks like a little owl. Does anybody know in the chat what this is? There's this studious looking guy. And do they even go with that plane? It looks like there's spots for things to fit in. It is a kitchen turntable. Isn't it great? Look at, and then I can like spin things around on it. Christopher Chatworth said that he has an automated one that an automatic one or a plug-in one that he's going to send me. Then there's that little guy. So there's a lot of stuff here. So I'm just going to try to go quick. I have no idea if these go with this plane or not. There's a Thomas the Train. I don't know. It has an on and off switch, so it probably needs a battery. No, I don't think they're little people, are they? They don't look like little people. Little people, unless they're the new version of little people, I don't know. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Christine Rose says no. Donna, please send the slippers out as soon as possible. I will pay the shipping, please. Thank you, Janine. I will, honey. I'll send them out today. Ship it. Oh, this is a frog. Oh no, it's some sort of dinosaur. Ship isn't working today, so I've got to keep my eyes open for the mailman replacement, because I do have a couple of packages that I did after the mailman yesterday that I want to get out. Does anybody have any idea what these are? I have no idea. I think the plane has a screwdriver and you can take it apart. Oh, so these don't go with it. They just happen to be all together. Another like baby dinosaur. I don't see anything written on the figures. I could try to open one up. Let me see. I'll use my eyeball and see if I see anything. Oh, there is something written on them. All right, I'm going to open the package because I can't see through the package. So one of them is going to be open. They're so cute, right? Let's see. It says RTRPW is what it says on it. Look at it. Right in the back it says RTRPW, and then on their feet it says nothing. The figures are cute. All right, so there's another one of those, and hold on a second. So I'm not going to show you like each and every one, but look how many there are. Oh, okay. So there's something in this box here that might give an explanation of what this is. Oh my gosh, it's, yeah. What does that say on it? Montana. Okay, and then I have all of this in here too. I don't know if, so this one says Florida. Oh, so they're the different characters: Wyoming, South Carolina, Arizona, Maryland. So each character, you guys, is from Kentucky, different North Carolina, Alaska. Oh my gosh, how cute. You see what I'm doing? They're like, I don't know if these are stickers. Like there's all of the different characters are from different, representing different states. Oh, can't talk. Mississippi, Illinois, Oregon, Utah, North Carolina, Alabama, Indiana, New Jersey, Alabama again, Idaho, and Oregon. And then it has a thing to cut. They're in this plastic. I don't know if they're tattoos or what they are. So you get all that. You guys figure it out to what it is. And then in addition to that, you get a whole bunch more of this stuff. So these are probably from like games or something, or, oh, that's a Burger King toy. That's a Burger King toy. And then I'm just going to show them quick and pile them on, okay? Here's a horse. This is just a big box of mixed toys. There's this one. There's this beautiful girl. Swamp is in the house. Hello, Swamp. And then here's this guy. This one looks like it's 101 Dalmatian. Again, this is a great lot for people that just want to dabble in eBay and just want to sit down with a TV tray and just list. You can just put a ruler and just... Bolo Buddies is always saying how she parts out pieces and that she does really well. I don't know, that's like a mountain lion selling. Well, I know some of these McDonald's toys can be Bolos. I just don't know which ones. And I don't know if this is McDonald's or if this is Happy Meal. So it's McDonald's. And that's that one. And then here's Winnie the Pooh. Here is, it looks like Gus from Cinderella. This one's a Wendy's toy. This one is, oh, look at this. It's like a mini Twister. Oh, that's funny. Hasbro. That's a McDonald's toy also. And then this is one of those, I think, that you play with the video game. Here is, who is this? Don't tell me. I think this is from Shark. I don't know. Here's some sort of spider. Ooh, I like this one. That's me. That's me, you guys, right there. It's a bull. That's my horoscope. The raging bull. There's this little bobblehead one. I don't know who he's from, but he's in there. I don't know about this one. Okay, I'm going to put this in my daughter's, hey, John Jones, I'm going to put this in Cesarina's Christmas stocking. You know who it is? She loves a squirt. Okay, that's going in Chesy's stocking. Sorry, guys, I'm doing my Christmas shopping too. Here's a polar bear. And, oh God, what in the world? Is that a hedgehog? It looks like a hedgehog. I have to say, showing toys and like stuff like this is my all-time favorite thing to do. I'm telling you. I do. I love it. Who's this guy? I have no idea who he is. Eternals. And then this one looks like it's missing his motorcycle. And here's, oh gosh, look at it. It's an Operation game. Isn't that funny? It's an Operation game from McDonald's. I wonder what year these are from. Let me see if it says on here. All rights reserved. Logo. Hasbro. I don't see the year. There's a little jumpy thing. All right. Here's another horse. Here is, I don't know if he does anything. It's a dinosaur. Here's a lion. Here's a little Nemo. Here's a fish, an angry looking fish. It's pretty awesome though. It's pretty cool. This one is like one of those other games, but this one's life. Oh, does it open? It does. It opens. Oh, it looks like it's supposed to have pieces inside of it, you guys, but it doesn't. I guess you spin it. I don't know. It looks like the pieces are missing on that one. Sorry. This one is a Twirly Bot by Discovery, and it looks like it might be a McDonald's Happy Meal toy as well. So cute. Another McDonald's toy. Here's a ferocious looking something. Here's Pluto. I don't know, some sort of. Here's Eeyore. Here's a Spider-Man with suction cups. Here's a little boat. This probably goes to one of the toys. This looks like it might be, it's too big for a Lego. Maybe, let's see what it says on it. It says Disney. But it looks like Lego, but it looks like a big Lego. Here's another one. Looks like a Lego. And oh, here's did we just have Eeyore? Here's Piglet. This is those ones that you push and they kind of collapse. And then I don't know if this goes to something in there. I don't know if this goes to something in there, but they were in this box. And then I don't think we found his bottoms. Looks like Peter Pan, but it's just the top side. Sorry, that's all I have on him. And I don't know about this car either. Looks like it takes batteries. It looks like it opens up somehow. It's just this crazy looking, I don't know what this is, crazy looking car thing. And that's all of it. It's all the toys. It's all the toys. Okay, so let me go back and see. Out to Heather, Janine says. Heather's at 55. Thank you, Janine, and thank you, Heather. And we are going to call it down to Heather. If everybody's done and done, we're going once, we're going twice, and fair warning. Let me just go grab my sticky note. If there's anyone in the background that needs to register, please let me know that you do so we can look at your registration. And we didn't go over the bidding. We do bid in $2 increments up to 50. After 50, we bid in $5 increments. And if it gets to 100, we bid in $10 increments. Shipping is free with a $30 purchase. And let's see, shipping is free with a $30 purchase. If your purchase is under $50, I wait two selling events, and then I will charge you shipping to ship out your item. We ship internationally, and it is calculated. And it is a beautiful menorah. Look at, you see it? It's so pretty. I'm struggling with whether or not I want to sell it. I love it. Hi, Maddie. And we are sold. Sold, sold, sold. Oh, T fell out. She's not here. Okay, let me put this back in the box. Sorry. Sorry, block your ears if it's too loud for you guys. I know some people wear headphones and they're like sensitive to the noise. So take your headphones out for just a second while I do this. Yay! My daughter just came with breakfast.
CVS didn't have the cream.
Oh.
And you never sent me the...
Huh?
You never sent me...
Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it.
All right, I'm going to go... Oh, I saw the mailman at Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, I was going to say he's not working today.
No, he said he was going to take today off, but because he's going bowling tonight with his friends, but he decided to work. And he's like, I already know your mom probably has like 20 packages for me.
Oh, he's working?
Yeah, he looks so awesome today, like his outfit. He's so Christmased up. Yeah.
Do you want to say hi to everybody?
I look awful.
Who cares? You're beautiful. Hold on. Angelina just brought me a sandwich from Dunkin' Donuts.
Hey.
There she is. So he's working. Good. Yeah. That means he'll stop. He'll probably text me to let me know.
All right, I'm heading out.
Okay, are you going home to study?
Yeah.
Okay.
I might come back here to do it.
Okay, call me later.
I don't know.
Tell Chezzy to call me too. Okay. All right, I'll be here most of the day. Thank you. She's a good kid. I don't have any food here again. I never have food here, so I asked her to go and get me a sandwich. So she went and did that for me. The tornado touched down 255 miles in my hometown for 256 miles. Touchdown for 256 miles. That's far, isn't it? Obliterated the entire community last night. Oh my gosh. That's terrible. I didn't even hear about it. You know, I don't watch the news. Hi, Carrie. Deborah, she is 19. I have two daughters, 19 and 18 and 19. And then I have two sons that are 20 and 21. Yeah, I have 4 kids in 5 years. Crazy. Crazy me. I know. Okay, let me show you this. Well, I don't know what happened to T. She's not in the background, but this is really, really beautiful. I'm going to put my second camera on and I'll show you. Saxton, I have a pocketbook, so stick around. I have a Brighton pocketbook that I pulled out that I'm going to show. So this is a really beautiful piece. I think it's like Indian, like not Indian like American Indian, but Indian as in India Indian. I had a whole bunch of these. At one time, I sold them in a big lot. Oh my gosh, they were so beautiful. But this one's just going as a one-off. It's going as a one-off, and I'll show it to you. So it's on a cord, and let's see what this says. It says BMOX 1250/-. Don't know what that means, but look at how beautiful this is. So I'm going to start this at $15. Look at it. Oh my gosh, it is absolutely beautiful. I haven't looked at it. Let's see if all of the stones are there. Hi, Carrie. Hi, honey. So it's that, and then it has these matching earrings. They look like little chandeliers. I have no idea what this is. It looks like an extender of some sort. Does the chain open? I don't know, but it looks like, I don't know if anybody knows what that is. And then there's this one, and that chain is attached I mean, I'm sure you can unattach it to, oh, does it say something on it? Let me see if it says something on it. Give you a name. No. Doesn't have a name on it that I can see. Let me check the back of this because I haven't even checked it. No, I don't see a name on it. So I don't know, like, I don't understand this at all. I have no idea. But so you get these 2 chains and the earrings, right? And then this beautiful, beautiful piece. Look at the work on that. It looks like it's all hand done. Look at it. I had some of these. Some of you guys that have been around for a while, remember when I had these and I sold a whole bunch of these? It's beautiful. It is. Okay. And then there's the tassel, and it's probably all hand done. Okay, so let me look at the chat and see where we're at. Sandra's at 27. Yes, you remember them, Janine, when I had them? All right, Sandra is at 27. Peggy, thank you for your bid. Carrie, thank you for your generosity yesterday. Appreciate it. All right, Peggy's at 29. Sold 55 to Heather. I didn't write that down. Where'd you go, T?
Sorry. I had a little incident.
With what?
My printer. I don't want to tell you because I know what you're going to say.
You're ridiculous. I can't even talk to you about it.
That's right. So I can't even tell you what happened.
Shay, can you come in at 31, honey? I hate to be like T, but 31 would be the next bid. I'm joking.
No, she's not, Shay. We need 31.
No, when I said I don't want to be like T, I didn't mean it like that it was a bad thing.
Froggy asked to see the back. Did you do that already?
No, I didn't, as a matter of fact. Good point.
Good morning, Froggy.
Hi, Froggy. I only showed, I meant to show the back. I was going to look to see if it was a signed piece. Here, let me take down this. Yes, $2 increments, honey. And the high bid is, so it went from 27 to 29. So you would be 31. There you go. Thank you so much. Okay, let me show you the back. See if we see anything. No. There's nothing. Nothing. I'm telling you, they look like they're just handmade pieces. Where's my bust? Here. Let's put it on here. I think it looks so pretty hanging on here. Let's see. Yeah, there you have it. That's how it looks. I don't know if that's going to stay. I don't know what those pieces are. They baffle me. There. There's a nice view. Oh my gosh, it looks like I'm selling precious diamonds. It's beautiful. I wonder, let me see. I found a little flashlight. Oh my gosh, that sandwich smells so good. I'm so hungry today. I don't know what happened to that little flashlight I kept so that I could shine. I got some really pretty. Oh, did you guys hear that crack? That was my knee. Isn't that terrible? Look, falling apart, you guys. I think I need to put batteries in this. Yeah, I found a flashlight, but it needs batteries so that I can shine. I got some really pretty glassware that I want to show you. Okay. Let's see. I know, right? That's the thing. You'd have to have, be going someplace really special. Let me turn this up and point this around a little bit. See if I can get better lighting on it. Is that better lighting? Looks kind of dark, right? Yeah, it needs to have lighting right in front of it. Some of my family have been accounted for at Mayfield, Kentucky Hospital, but my aunt is still missing. Daniel, no, that's terrible. I'm so sorry.
Oh my God, Daniel, sending lots of prayers, honey.
Wow. Daniel, I'm so sorry. Debbie, to the contrary, I think you could totally sport this with your Harley shirt and jeans. I think it would look lovely. All right. Are we gonna call it down? Are we done and done with this? All right. Let's start calling it down. Is everybody done bidding on it? We have Peggy at 35. That's what I have for high. All right, we're going to go once. Oh, Jay comes in at 37. Thank you, darling. Peggy, let us know, honey, and we'll start calling it down. I probably should put in my background, since it's the holidays, representing I have the Hanukkah candle. Oh, I need to wash him. He's dirty. I found him in the storage unit. He's awesome. This is the one. Someone told me that if you have a Buddha with children climbing on it, you can't sell it. You can only gift it. So I'm keeping him because he's supposed to bring good luck. This guy here. He's pretty cool, right? So we'll represent Hanukkah and the Buddha and a manger. We'll represent, actually, I have something better than that. Hold on a second. Oh no, it got moved. All right, I'm gonna take this. This was here when I bought the cottage and I left it. I left it here. I love it. The people that owned this before me were very religious. There was quite a few religious things around that they left. So I kind of just left them hanging up. Does that confuse people? Like they're bidding on everything that's in the picture? Yes, you rub his belly for good luck. All right, are we done? Peggy's out. All right, honey, thank you. All right, so we're going to go once. We're going to go twice. And a fair warning. And we're sold. Shay. Came on for $37. Thank you. All right. Do you think that that's confusing to people to have that stuff in the screen? Like people think that they're going to be bidding on the on the Buddha and the cross and the Hanukkah candles. You think that's confusing to people? Tell me the truth, you guys, because I'll take them down. I don't want to confuse people. No, it's not confusing. Hello, Anthony. Good evening. Linda Long says, no, it's not confusing. All right. So if someone comes in and they ask, and you're here, explain to them that those are just for the season. Could you add a piece of fried chicken? I'm a Baptist. Oh my gosh, you're so funny. Where am I going to get a piece of fried chicken? That's hysterical. Am I missing any religions? Kwanzaa, right? I don't think I have anything for Kwanzaa that I can add to it. All right, you want me to show again, T?
I'll put my camera on.
I will if you want me to. If you're
Okay,
still
go ahead.
printing, if you're still printing labels, but then I want to print labels too. So
Yeah, okay, no problem. Now my camera's not working. I've been having some major issues going on here. I'm sorry.
Okay, wait a minute. What did I what's wrong with your camera?
Oh, now it went on. It took forever. I don't know. I had to reboot. And I just got some kind of message. I don't know.
Well, look at what my computer did this morning.
I know.
I was like literally, you guys, like it was like what, 3 minutes before we were to go live?
Yeah.
And I couldn't get onto StreamYard. So she's like, just restart it and see what happens. That's why we were a couple of minutes late, because I couldn't get on. Okay, I'm gonna do a plush lot, you guys. It's just a small little plush lot. I need to put together some. I have a lot of plush, but I need to put them together into lots. I just grabbed these really quick. All right, so this one here is, let's see if it has a tush tag. Oh, you know what she is? She's one of those, let me show you. She's one of those, I think, inside out ones, if I'm not wrong. I think she goes completely, they're called flipsies. something girls. Where's my glasses? Flipsies Precious Girls is the name of them.
Thank you, Deborah. We love you too.
Oh, thank you, Deborah. What's massive? Nancy? Who's she talking to? Nancy, I never know who you're talking to. I'm confused. Oh, I see how it goes. So the head, so there's the face, and it flips into I guess I don't know how it goes. I don't know how these flipsies work, but she is so cute. She's adorable. So there's her, and I think I have to move this stuff. I just have to move it. I'm going to just leave the menorah. Okay. And then here is a Disney princess, and she's got I'm seeing if she has a tush tag. All right, I'm not going to check every single one. I'm sure that they have tush tags. Okay, so there's her, and then this is kind of a chubby, she's a chubby mermaid, guys. I mean, I don't know. She's a Disney baby, but she's awfully chubby to be a mermaid. Usually mermaids are different than that. All right, I need to stand up and do this because this chair is too many buckets here. All right, so this guy here is Ahoy Matey. It's a shout out to Pirate Mike. And there's a little Pooh Bear. Here's a Wonder Woman. Shout out to Wendy. She's a Justice League. She has her little tag on her. This one is also a Disney, and I think it's Goofy, maybe. And here is this one's Pac-Man. A Pac-Man toy. And here is it says CCA&B License Corporation. I don't know. It's something you're going to have to look up. It's an elf with a skirt. So it's maybe a transvestite elf. I don't know. Sorry. Can't help you with that one. This is Miko Classics. This will sell right away. I can tell you, because people love dogs that look like real life. And you want to put real life. When you list this one, you want to put lifelike in the title because it is very lifelike. This one is Elf Pets. Elf Pets is the name of it. Elf Pets. And it's a St. Bernard. The little watering thing. And next we have this, which I did not look up, but this is a piece that I would normally look up because it looks like it could be promising. And that's what it is. It's a vintage. It looks like a mouse of some sort. It's in excellent condition. I don't know who he is, but I'm not saying he's a bolo, but he could be a bolo just simply because he's older. So this is a small plush lot. These are small pieces. Again, this is if you want to dabble, if you've watched some of the bolos on the plush lots and you want to dabble in selling plush, these won't take much room up in your house or apartment. If you want to start listing on eBay, this is a great lot for you to start with. And they're really easy to photograph because you can just put them on a table and there's not a lot of measuring and, throw them in a 25-gallon tote. This one has a little rattle in it, and it is, I can't read it. You'll have to research it. Here's another cute little doll. She's cute as a button, right? She's adorable. She does have a mechanism in her, untested. I didn't test any of this stuff. Here's a Dalmatian, and I can't read the tag, but it's a Dalmatian puppy. And here is, let's see, Belly Buddies. It's called a Belly Buddy. I don't know why it's called a Belly Buddy, but it's got its tag on it, Belly Buddy. Here is a Squishable Foot Mellows. Now, these are trending like crazy also. And oh my gosh, look at that. Okay, so look, it goes from that to that. Isn't that cute? And this is one of the Squishmallows, which this could be all your money right here. I don't know. It's really cute. And here is a Gons little gray kitten. And this one is a Marvel Hulk. Hi, Kyle. How are you, honey? Thanks for coming in. Good to see you. And here is a little Doolittle. It's really soft, you guys. The fur on this is very different. Don't know what that is with those big eyes. I have no idea. And here are some of these, which I'm pretty sure, I'm not 100% sure, these are trending. These are all the little McDonald's, the little minis. I've only heard people say that they're trending. I have not looked them up. So for those of you that sell Plush, these are all of the little minis. Little tiny turtle. And here's another. It's a Guns, and this is a collie. These are all little Plush. Look at how many of them. They're so cute, right? There's so many little ones. And this one is a Douglas, and it's a white tiger. This is beautiful. He's beautiful, this white tiger. He's gorgeous. There's that one. And I was going to save the poodle and do the poodle as a one-off because I love that poodle. I think it's so cute. Here's a gray bunny. Again, I'm just trying to do smalls. Here's another great piece. This is beautiful. Who makes this? Gons makes some really nice stuff. Oh, his little paw is unsewn. I'll show it to you where it's unsewn. You can either, if you're going to list it, you can list it showing the damage, or you can just take a little stitch to it and stitch it, or you may even get away with just gluing it. But it's got, see the bean bag? I'm trying to shove it back inside there. And this is where you would have to make the repair right there. Probably a couple of stitches, but look at how cute he is. He's really cute. Raccoon. My gosh, he's adorable. He's an adorable little guy. So you get him. And this is really cute also. Let me see what the maker on this one is. The maker is Animal Alley. Animal Alley has a good following, and it's a tuxedo cat on that one. Look at them all. So cute. So cute. Love them. Let me just see. Okay. Then I have, here is, it's Dory. What is this? I don't know. Like this, oh, I don't know. It's on both sides. But she's really cute. This guy here is adorable. There's Dory. Oh my gosh, such a cute little collection. Such a cute little collection. And I'm going to throw in this piece too, which I think is hysterical. I think it's hysterical because it's a Toy Factory piece. I think it's hysterical because my kids literally fight over avocados. They fight over them. Oh my gosh, it's like I can't buy enough avocados in my house, and they're so flippin' expensive. I mean, I'd rather them have an avocado than, you know, a candy bar, but my gosh, it's like $1. Oh, did you guys see the price of gas? Gas is almost at $4 a gallon here in Florida. Like it went up like overnight. It's crazy. But avocados are so expensive. It's ridiculous. And my girls, they like, you had the last avocado. Well, I'll split this with you. I really wanted it on my toast. I'm like, I can't believe you guys are like fighting over food. They fight over food, my kids. I've never seen. I shop, you guys. I swear to you, I shop. I do. They fight over food. They fight over avocados. You had a lassie as a child. Awesome. Flippin' Okies at 70. Thank you, Flippin' Okie. Thank you, everyone that bid. Thank you, Melanie. I love avocados. I mix them with lemon juice. Oh, yeah. Yum. Right? They're so expensive. All right. Is everybody done and done with this lot? This is a great lot, you guys. Look at, you've got old, you've got new, you've got trending. I'd be curious to see what that one goes for. You've got some realistic ones like this one here. I definitely would put realistic in the ad and the, you know, when you list it, because this lassie, and I would put the name Lassie. This collie looks so real. And that hot dog too is awesome too. All right, Melanie is out. And we're going to start calling it down. We're going to go once. If everybody's done and done, we're going to go twice. And with a fair warning, they're going to be sold. Did I get an out from everybody? Won't leave anybody behind. We're sold, you guys. Yeah, it's like $389 down here. It jumped like crazy. It's crazy. And we're sold. Yeah, we were talking about it. So you know, it's almost at $4 a gallon, and I have a 30-gallon tank in my truck. So I'm back to, you know, it costing $100 and, you know, $20, $30 to fill my tank. It's crazy. It's so much money. I mean, what I pay in gas a month is like a car payment.
It's amazing how different the gas is from state to state.
How much is your gas?
I don't know. Babe, what do you think gas is right now? $3.10? Right around $3.10 or so.
Nope.
I know when I was driving, it depended on what state I was driving in.
I don't know why it's so expensive down here, because $4.29 in Seattle. Valerie says, hi, Valerie. Because we have a port. the Port of Palm Beaches is right here where the gas comes in. Like I can see the gas being expensive like in the middle of the state because they have to truck it. But we're right here.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
Well, it used to be New Jersey. We used to love to go to Jersey because the gas was cheaper in Jersey. That's not true anymore.
Well, the gas is cheaper in the Carolinas for some reason too.
Yeah, it's cheaper here.
Yeah, it is. How close are you to the refineries? I don't know. I don't know if he's asking me or Valerie. I don't think we have refineries here in
Yeah,
Florida.
well, that's why Jersey, or Staten Island. I guess I don't know if it's Jersey or Staten Island. They used to call it even on the CB radio, pass the gas there because it was just the big refinery plants.
Yeah, years ago when the last time the gas prices went over $4 a gallon, we had an app on our phone that told you who had the cheapest gas in town.
Yes, they have it.
Did I say gas?
Yes.
Yeah, I have to find that app again.
You said yes, not yes.
Oh yes, yeah. No, Camille, down here it's almost $4. When was the last time you got gas? It like jumped overnight. I have to find what that app is again and put it back on my phone. I think Costco's still our cheapest show in town.
Yeah, and we went yesterday and we didn't stop. First of all, the line was ridiculous. Second of all, we really only needed like a quarter of a tank. Like it wasn't like we were nearing needing gas.
Yeah, I just gave my daughter $100 to put gas in the car because it's almost on empty. But she's
Kyle's her on. Stop crying like a little baby. It's an auction.
Kyle. Kyle's like
Gas Buddy. Thank you, Sandy Kirk. Yes, Gas
Buddy.
Oh,
Gas Buddy, is that the name of it?
Yeah,
it's been a long time since I've had to use it and have it. I wrote it down. So Carol Ann, hello.
Hi, Carol Ann. Oh my God, right. 613. That's crazy. That's crazy nonsense. California. Thanks, Joe. All right. Star Wars. I think we have 15 of them here. Sand Trooper. Princess Leia. Elite Corps Clone Trooper. Sand Trooper. Emperor Palpatine. $30 start on these guys. Padme Amidala. Han Solo. Combat Engineer Clone Trooper. Holographic Clone Commander Cody. Darth Maul. Cha-ching! Rebel Trooper. At Driver. Clone Trooper. Super Battle Droid. And Battle Droids. So again, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. 15 total, guys. I'm good, Kyle T. Thank you. I love Star Wars, says Anna. Kyle says, me too, Anna. All right. Nicole came in at 51. Hi, Nicole. Good morning, honey, or good afternoon. Mutton, we need 56, babe. $5 increments. Nicole came in at 51, looking for 56. Lisa is out. Yeah, we have a lot of California friends in the chat. I know it seemed like meat came down a little bit yesterday. Maybe it was just me. But the shelves are bare. You go to the supermarket, boy, there's certain things you just can't get. I had to go to Costco yesterday because I couldn't even get coffee cream. Well, I had to go for other reasons too, but. All right, Kyle, enjoy. Hi, Christopher, honey. Abachit comes in for 66. All right, we have Nicole now at 71. Any word heard from Kayla Picker from... No, I have not, Danielle. T, we're having trouble getting half and half locally for a month or so now. Really, Gloria? Wow. Costco had it. Costco had it. Costco was not at a shortage for half and half heavy cream or milk yesterday, thank God. Eggs may have been a little low, though. I don't remember. All right, Swamp Honey. Linda comes in for 85. No, just the cars, yeah. Oh, Food Town. Sure, I know Food Town, Gloria. Don't forget. Live in New York my whole life. 15 of them, Christopher. Yeah, 15. 15. $95 to Christopher. Thank you guys for all coming out today. I really appreciate it. Thank you for being here. How do I change my shipping address? So, Paul, if you filled out a registration with us, honey, just go into the form and make sure, did you give us the right, if you gave us the right shipping address, we will use the shipping address on the form. So if you sent that filled out that form for me with your correct address, I will be using that address. I don't rely on PayPal. I know some people rely on PayPal and ask you guys to make sure your PayPal address is up to date, but I go off the form. So if you guys change it, you have to submit a new registration form. Welcome in, Paul. Thank you. All right. Linda's in at 100 and Christopher's going to be out. Ooh, Nicole sneaks in at 110. And I have 2 more sitting here. I'm just going to throw in Obi-Wan Kenobi and Obi-Wan Kenobi holographic. 17 now. I was going to put them maybe in a tea bowl, but we'll just throw them in here. I don't know what's going on with my computer today, boy. Let me tell you, it's slow as could be. My goodness, I can't believe it. Right up at the top, honey. Paul, it's pinned to the top. It's pinned to the top of the chat. You see it up there? Just click on that registration and just refill the form out. Awesome. Well, I hope you had good luck on your move. Linda, I need 130, sweetheart. Christopher's in for 120. We're over $110 increments now. All right, Nicole comes in for 130. Christopher is out. 140 would be the next bid. All right, Linda's going to be out. We're going to go once. We're going to go twice now. And we're going to call it a fair warning. And my keyboard's going to die. I can't believe what's going on with my computer right now. I can't even tell you. Ugh. I don't even know. Now I have an hourglass. I can't type. Don't know what's going on. Let's try it again. I don't know. So weird. We're going to be sold to Linda. For $130. Congratulations, Linda. Thank you. Nicole, I'm sorry. Oh my God, Amy, thank you. I'm sorry. Sold to Nicole. Yes, Nicole, you did. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry. I'm challenged today. Very challenged today. Sold to Nicole for $130. Sorry, honey. All right. I'm going to do the Glen Haven house. Which is very pretty. It's light up. It's pretty. It's 1994 according to the bottom. And there she is. What a beauty, what a beauty, what a beauty. That one, again, is called Glen Haven House. Put that like that so you guys can see that. And the second one is going to be the County Courthouse. Hi, Heidi, honey. Oh, good, Daniel. All right, she's good. All right, that's good to know. Oh, this is adorable. Oh, this is really cute, the courthouse. County Courthouse. Oh, God.
So are you calling me?
No, I'm having some issues this morning.
You what?
I was having some issues. My computer couldn't type. I thought I was going to have to reboot again. I don't know. There's something going on with my computer. What's new? The worst money I ever spent.
I mean, T, it's just a suggestion, but do you want to get done what you need to get done? I mean, I have, hi Heidi, hi honey. Do you want to get, I mean, I have stuff to do that I've got to get done and you do too. Do you want to come on a little bit later after you get all your stuff done, like around 5 or something?
We could do that.
Huh?
We could do that.
5 or 6, we'll put up a stream and we'll come back on later.
Yeah, maybe. Let's just do this since I just set this up, and then maybe that's what we'll do.
All right, I'm in the shipping room. Just call me, and we'll say goodbye to everybody. And
okay. Of course, Nicole. Of course, honey. Yes, of course. All right, so you have the Glen Haven House and the County Courthouse. 1884 is the date on top of the courthouse. I'm not sure what the date is on the actual piece itself. Maybe 1999. I can't read it too well for some reason. But the number on it is 51446. $30 start on these. You get the pair. It's not choice. It's the pair. All right, Daniel. I'm glad, honey. I'm glad she's okay. Yeah, and to top it off, I thought the landscapers were here. Now they're here to paint lines on the parking lot. They had repaved the lot. It's been really crazy here this morning. So crazy. Can you guys hear me? Did I lose you guys? Yes, Nicole, I said yes. Can you guys not hear me? Somebody tell me they can hear me. Okay. All right. It was really a long pause there, like nobody could hear me. And I did say yes, of course, Nicole. If you have a gift certificate, I'll always apply it to the gift. All right, okay. All right, okay. All right. I wasn't sure. It was like dead silence. You guys are killing me. Thank you, Maggie. Thank you, Denise. No. It's fine, Nicole. I just thought maybe nobody could hear me. But yes, of course. Of course. Thank you, Froggy. All right. This is Department 56. And again, 2 light up houses, the courthouse and the Glenhaven house. Oh my God. I'm laughing at myself. I'm not laughing at anybody but myself because it's just crazy. Crazy. All right, thank you guys. We have Melanie now at 45. All right, I'm glad. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing ever. But thank you guys. I appreciate it. I do. All right, Melanie's now at 55. Sheila's like, I love. Yeah, Kayla's okay. She's a little shook up. According to Courtney, she's all right. She's okay. We got the word from Courtney. Thank you guys for all your concern. You guys are awesome. Concerning about everybody. All right, Melanie now at 55. Joyce, let us know. Probably not. All right, Joyce is going to be out. We're going to call it down to Melanie. Going once. Going twice now. And with a fair warning, we're going to be sold to Melanie for $55. Congratulations, Melanie. Donna.
You calling me?
I am, honey.
Okay. Hi, guys. All right. So you guys, so we are going to wrap it up for this morning because I feel like we both have things that we need to get done. And we'll come back on. Well, I'll talk to T between 5 and 6 o'clock this evening, maybe on my channel.
Yeah, we'll do it on Donna's. We'll do it on Donna's.
I'll put this.
I really wanted to decorate my Christmas tree later. So, I mean, maybe I'll come on with you at home and just have a couple of things there and just kind of maybe just show a few one-offs or something.
Okay.
But yeah, I don't know what's with me today. And my computer's just not acting right. And I hate that he's taping in the background and everybody can hear it. And
I understand. All right, everyone. We love you. Thank you so much for stopping in this morning. It was a really good talk show this morning. If you missed the beginning of it, you guys go back and watch it because it was an interesting subject. And we'll try to come back on later on. If I don't make it back on because my day turns into chaos, then I'm sorry, but we'll be back on tomorrow.
We'll do coffee for sure tomorrow. And if we turn it into another selling event, we'll do it.
Okay.
So we'll be back. We promise.
All right.
Thanks, guys.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
We love you. Thank you.